Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Joining you with actually a cup of tea this morning. I've already had coffee, already been to the grocery store, back and showered, and half my day is over. You guys know me. I always tell you I get up at 5 and I love to get going, right? So today's no different. Can you see my shirt? I'm going to stand up and show you my shirt because I love this thing. This is my Buc-ee's Texas shirt. You guys know we recently, my team and I, hi Rebecca, there was 6 of us that went to Houston, Texas for the onstage event. We had a blast. And of course, when we go that far away from home, you have to get souvenirs, right? So we were asking around. Our friend Deborah Harris suggested, if you want souvenirs, go to Buc-ee's. And we were like, what is Buc-ee's? We had no idea what Buc-ee's was, right? So we had an adventure on the Sunday. Our flight wasn't supposed to leave till 6:15. We checked out a little bit later at the airport. We went on a little bit of an adventure. The Uber driver took us to Buc-ee's, but it was just like a regular corner gas station. And we're like, this is not what we were told, right? We were told Buc-ee's was going to be this ginormous place where you could get lots of souvenirs. You could spend tons of time there looking around. This is what we were told. So the Uber driver was a little bit, this is where you want to go. And we got out of the car and we looked around the store. It was truly a small gas station. There was 5 of us that went. And we were like, okay, we had already spent, it would have been $50 at this point in the Uber. So we're like, okay, well, where did we mean to go? So we got back on our phones, figured out that the Buc-ee's, the big one with it was out on the highway. You guys call it interstate or, state highway. And we got back in the Uber. We're like, well, we've spent this much money. We might as well keep going and find the place that was recommended to us. And when we got there, we had about 45 minutes to shop because of the timing we got a late checkout, but we could not, they wouldn't hold our bags for us. So we had to be back to the hotel by 12 o'clock to get our bags out of our room. Anyway, it was crazy. We shopped like mad ladies. We were released on this big Buc-ee's adventure, and we did some crazy shopping. I got this shirt. I found this little silicone. I showed you before, this little silicone. I guess it's supposed to be a shot glass. I don't know, but I don't drink that much. But I mean, 1 glass of wine would do me. But I guess it's supposed to be a shot glass. But when I looked at it, it was silicone. It was rubber. I was like, oh, I know exactly what I could use this for. I got one of these for my multi-purpose glue. So that's what I use it for. And every time I look at it, I remember that adventurous morning we went on trying to find this Buc-ee's place. And it did not disappoint. Let me tell you, if you go to the States and you find a Buc-ee's, it's worth the stop. Let me tell you, it's huge. When we pulled up, we were like, oh my God, we could spend probably 3 hours shopping here, right? There was everything from clothing, bathing suits, bath towels, jewelry, wallets, purses, you name it, household goods, stationery. There was a section for everything, right? Mugs and coffee mugs. It was crazy. And then there was a big, huge spot where someone from our group had mentioned they'd like to try brisket. Well, Buc-ee's had us covered, right? We bought a brisket sandwich to take with us because we knew we were headed to the airport. So we're like, okay, let's get lunch. I got this brisket sandwich that was this big. It was so huge. What else did they say? Oh, we were recommended to buy beaver nuggets, which were like a puff popcorn treat, like a sweet treat. They had the beaver nuggets in every different flavor you could imagine. I bought a couple of small bags for my family. There was the brown sugar one. There was a cinnamon flavor. If I had more room in my bag, I would have bought more, right? But anyway, that was my adventure. This is my t-shirt to remind me of my adventure. And huge shout out to Deborah Harris and all the other people that recommended we go shop at Buc-ee's and get, and Nadine Cross is from Houston, and Nadine also told us it would be a great place to get some souvenirs. So we made it there. It was quite the costly adventure on an Uber, but Anyway, it was an adventure, and that's what you do when you go on those trips, right? You have fun and you do things that make it memorable. Okay, so today is Wednesday. What month are we in? April 10th. It's April 10th. Today's the deadline, guys, to sign up for the April Paper Pumpkin. So if you're a subscriber, great. You have no problems. If you're an ongoing subscriber, you're going to get your subscription. If you want to increase your subscription, perhaps you have, you know, someone coming over, maybe someone's coming to visit. You might want to sit down with them and share a kit, right? Or you want to do a class with a kit. You could put it out there today and sign up. By midnight, you can change your subscription to a different number. Pam says, never heard of Buc-ee's. A lot of people never heard of it. And the ones who have heard of it recommended we go there. So I'm not sure. You can Google which states. My husband Googled it for me. And I know they're in Texas. So and they're on the highway. And we've done several road trips through the U.S. And he said to me, don't you remember seeing Buc-ee's out on the highway when we were driving? But honestly, I was probably snoozing, so I missed it. Okay, so it's April 10th. Yeah, deadline to either change your subscription, skip a month. Why would you skip a month, right? They're always amazing. Increase your subscription. Everything happens. The 10th is the deadline for Paper Pumpkin to make decisions on what you're going to do. You're never locked in with a Paper Pumpkin subscription, and you can increase your subscription this month and then change it back for May. You don't have to get multiples in May, so it's always an amazing deal. That's today. There are a lot in Texas. Christina says, yes, absolutely. Oh, and Susan's saying Georgia, Florida. And I'm not sure what that last initial was. There's a lot in Texas. Yeah. Okay, let's get started here. Buc-ee's is a huge and fun adventure. Yeah, it's definitely a fun adventure. I wish we had more time, that we had figured out exactly where it was, and but it's okay. At least we made it. If we had turned around at that first Buc-ee's stop, which was just a regular gas station, it would have been a disappointment. We wouldn't have got to experience it, but I'm so happy I did, and I got the t-shirt and my little multi-purpose glue cup. So if you're in Texas and you go to Buc-ee's, go get one, put your multi-purpose glue in there. It's super handy. All right, enough about that. Let's get started. I have card number 3 using my bundle of the week, which is Hey Chuck. Love this one. This is an awesome little stamp set bundle. You're going to be able to get this one. It's before it leaves, right? I checked. It's still available. The dies are on sale, 20% off. So you can get the dies for $35.20. But if you want to buy the bundle, you'll save 10% off. So it's still a little cheaper to buy them. I crunched the numbers. It is a little cheaper to buy them separately right now. You'll save 80 cents if you put them 2 numbers in for the dies and the stamps separately. Good morning, Nadine from Houston, Texas. Hello, my friend. So Hey Chuck is an amazing bundle. It's got so many cute images, and the punny, greetings are amazing. We have a Quick Trip in Wisconsin, but they are nothing in comparison to Buc-ee's. Okay, I'm learning about all these American stores and American experiences, and it's so fun to be able to do that. I have to do a scrapbook page about my experience at Buc-ee's. We got the cab driver, the Uber driver was super amazing. He waited for us. Instead of him driving back and coming back to get us, he waited the 45 minutes. And if you were a fly on the wall in Buc-ee's, you would have seen us going in all different directions, shopping like crazy women that we were. All right, let's get started. I've got a few things to show you that are retiring, still available. I always check the numbers before I go live. I mean, something could have happened in the last 20 minutes. I don't know. But if you like what I'm showing you today, you're going to want to grab this stuff because it's awesome. All right, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera. Boom. We got a beautiful sunny day. Gorgeous blue sky. That blue Alberta sky, I can never get enough of it. It is so beautiful. We're going to have some nice weather today, I think, and got to take it while we can, right? Okay, so for today's card, we're going to bring in, let me show you the stamps and the dies again. They are on page $49. Down here you can see my red chicken scratch, huh? Pardon the pun. You can get the bundle 161553. It's $70, but you're going to save 80 more cents if you put the numbers in separately. So the stamp set, the numbers are 161549, and the dies are 25% off, $35.20. Okay, so there's the stamp set. We're going to bring in the dies. You can tell I've used a lot of them already because I've got all my washi tape on them. And we've got the sunshine die here. We're going to use that one today. What else are we going to use? Let's bring in the stamps. We're gonna use this guy down here, this pudgy guy. He makes me smile. Let's see. Hello, everybody that's joining. Hi, Donna from Pender Island. Hi, Mildred from Montana. Hello, Rita. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Joanne. Hi. Hello. Hi, Esther from... Oh, Esther didn't say where she was joining me from. Mary Ellen Ryan from Montana. Thank you for sharing the video. Hi, Chris from Minnesota. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Sonia from Coffeeville, Kansas. All right. We've got Jacqueline here from Ute, Netherlands. That's probably French. I'm not sure. Hi, Susan from Alabama. Hello, everyone. Okay, let's get started. We're going to play with Balmy Blue today. We have a Balmy Blue cardstock base, 4.25 by 11. And I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and we're going to score this in half at the 5.5-inch mark. Give it a little score line. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some dies that are retiring. Oh, heavens, the retiring list. Such mixed feelings, right? It's like happy to see the sales, sad to see them go, happy to see new things coming. There's all kinds of feelings this time of year. Okay, but here I have some more good, sad, I'm not sure what you want to call it. Stitched with Whimsy is leaving. Stitched with Whimsy. These dies are amazing. They give a nice subtle look to your cards with that beautiful stitching. And let me show you where they are in the catalog. They are on page 167 here at the top. They are 40% off, you guys, a whopping 40% off. Regular in Canada, $40, on for $24. Item code, if you're writing this down, is 155314. We're going to play with those today and do a little bit with those. So we've got stitched. There's a set of, these are a set of 6 dies. So I don't have these on a magnetic card, but I'm just going to leave them here like this today and show you what I'm going to do. So we have the biggest one here would go all the way around your card, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the biggest one to do a little bit of stitching. Now you could use this one if you wanted to make a smaller frame. We're going to use the biggest one, and we're going to use this rectangle one today. But look, you can see there's some squares here that you can use together or separate. Really, really nice. Stitched with Whimsy dies. 155314 is the code. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to use this one here for my card front. So I'm going to open my card, put this on here, and I love that they're called Whimsy for a reason, right? So they're not, you don't need to worry about lining things up because it's like a whimsical line that is just supposed to be exactly what it says, whimsical, right? So don't worry if things jiggle on you. It's supposed to be whimsical. Okay, just bringing in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm going to lay the card down like so, put the die on top, and we're going to grab my clear plate, and we're going to run this through. How easy is this, right? Just to add that nice bit of stitching. We all love stitching. I remember a time when we didn't have stitching on our dies, and then it came out, everything was stitches. Oh my goodness, everybody was going crazy about all the stitched dies. We used to have stitched shapes and all kinds of stuff, and then they came out with this one. So amazing, I love it. So Stitched with Whimsy along the edges of my card base. Now what I'm going to do is put my machine away. I'm going to bring in a piece of the amazing Fresh as a Daisy paper, which is also leaving. I'm so sad about that. I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to share with you how I did this. So I've got this piece here with the daisies. We're going to bring in my paper trimmer, and I'm going to cut it at 3 inches. I need the daisies to be 3 inches tall, this pattern, 3 inches. And then I want to cut this at 1.5 inches. Now, when you order with me, thank you everybody yesterday for ordering. The retiring list is still going strong, you guys. There's still lots and lots of stuff on there that you can get. Wonderful discounts. And I'm showing you the things that are still available, so you can still get these. So when you get your kits from me this week, if you spend $60 using this code at the top of the screen, ZS6GQ6G3, I'm going to send you my card packages like always. And then if you bump your order up to $100, I'm going to send you my Canada Post shipping box full of little surprises. So that is my special. I'm going to run that special for the rest of the month, you guys. So we'll see how this goes. I want to thank you all for your orders yesterday. It was a wonderful start. It was a great start to this sale. Lots of Donnas on the Donna from Lacombe. Yes, that's right. Donna is a popular name. So we're going to take this rectangle and we're going to go ahead and add that to these pieces. Now, you can cut through. Let's try this. I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to try it right now. So instead of running it through 3 times, I'm going to run it through together and save a little time and a little cranking here. Cranking of the handle. So I'm putting the die right there. Now, this one might be a good idea to add a little pop of piece of, what am I trying to say? A Post-it note or some sticky washi tape, just to make sure. I don't want to have to cut my DSP again. So let's go ahead and put our top plate on and we'll run this through. I'm going through 2 layers of Designer Series paper, which is thinner than cardstock. So this should work in theory. Let's take a look and see. Take that Post-it note off, take the die off. So there's my first layer. Can you see the stitched whimsy rectangle? And then underneath, look at that. It's still stitched. All right. We've got one more piece here to do. So let's put that one on. And then I think I'm done with the die cutting. All right. So this one I keep thinking about scrapbooking because that was my first passion when I joined with Stampin' Up. This one makes a great scrapbooking die set. You'll be able to add stitches all the way around your photos. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a great one to have in your collection. I'm holding on to mine for that reason. Okay, so then you can do like you could do stitches around your photos like this, right? Put your photo in the middle. And then you can also do like stitches around your journaling boxes and have everything matching. Love it. Okay, so put this back so we don't lose it. And my big one. There's another look at all the different stitched with whimsy shapes. Okay, so now we've got all our pieces and we're going to put these together like this. We're going to grab, let's see, we'll put this away. I'm going to grab my dimensionals and we're going to put dimensionals on the back of all of these pieces. And we're going to put this together. So let's grab some dimensionals. I'm going to grab 6 of them, one on the top and bottom of each one, like this. Super easy. And, you know, when I was designing this card, I was like, oh, look, I could see all kinds of different combinations of Designer Series paper and cardstock that you could put together and make this card any time of the year, right? So we're going to grab our daisies, make sure the daisies are pointing up. And you don't even have to worry about, if you wanted to, you could put the pattern back together if you wanted to. So here's my pattern. See how the daisy is cut there? Because I cut the same piece of paper. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and see how that looks. So I'm going to add one on the end, right over here close to the stitching, and then the other one on the other end. And I'm doing that on purpose so that I can line this up and size up the spacing between them. And then you just take the middle one and then you just even out even out the difference. Super easy. I've learned from the hard way of trying to go one, then the next one, and get over here and you got too much space. So do your ends first and then center your center one. Okay, so there's our background. Now for the front, I was like, okay, what else can I put on here? And I was looking at my, I'm just trying to see if is that the right way? Yeah, it is. It looks a little different to me. I'm not going to worry about it. A little bit of OCD, a little bit. I'm like, is that the right daisy that goes with that one? But it has to be. I'm not, it's all good. Okay, so I was looking at the catalog and I was like, okay, what else is leaving? I am so sad to see all the punches. I mentioned this yesterday. The punches that are leaving, and I checked this morning. I opened my catalog and I was looking at the punches, and let me show you what's still available. The lasting label is still available. The handmade tag is still available. The cloud punch, you guys, the cloud punch. If you don't have a cloud punch, you need this one. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing punch. So, and the cloud punch is regular $30. It's on for 15 bucks. If you don't have a cloud punch, oh my gosh, go grab one. Item code 159690 on sale for $15. I paid $30 for mine. Go get yours for $15. Okay, so I'm going to bring in some scrap white. And from the Hey Chuck stamp set, I'm going to stamp, "You got something to crow about." I love that greeting. I think it's perfect. And I was instantly thinking about my team. When I saw this, "You got something to crow about," wouldn't this make a great card for the team members? Anybody that is promoted, I think this would be a fantastic card to send to someone and say, "Hey, you got something to crow about." I'm going to bring in the punch. We're going to stamp. We're going to punch out this greeting with the cloud punch. Boom. You have something to crow about. And then clouds never come in singles. So I'm going to grab another cloud punch. And we're going to put these together. But I think I need to add a little bit of pop of color to these. So let's grab my Balmy Blue ink pad and my Balmy Blue brush. We're going to add a little bit of pop of color to these clouds. And, you know, let me just bring in the Hey Chuck stamp set. I'll put it off to the side here so you can see. There's a bunch of stuff you could say, right? It's your birthday, you know, rise and shine on the inside. I'm thinking about what to put on the inside. I have several congratulations stamps. I think I'll probably pull in one of those and use that for my, as a team member card, a celebratory card for people who have promoted to Bronze Elite and now they get a higher discount on their orders. That's always a fun thing to celebrate. All right, so now let's go ahead and glue these together like so. Do a little layering of those. Oops, that's not my glue. Here's my glue. Layering of the clouds. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right there. And we'll add this cloud right there, like that, little staggering. And I've already got my panels on dimensional, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down flat, like so. Okay. Oh, but before I do that, I forgot that I had cut out one of the dies from the Hey Chuck stamp set, and I can tuck that in here. I could put it behind. Let's put it behind, seeing that I've already got my clouds glued together. I'm just going to add a little glue behind here, and we'll put the sunshine, maybe tilt it a little bit. So that sunshine is peeking out from the clouds. We're going to put that right here. Isn't that fun? So these are from the Hey Chuck dies. This is the sunshine from the dies. So that's why you need this one. I really, really love this bundle. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and flip it over and add glue to the entire piece. And we'll put this down up here. And now, of course, we need that chick, right? And I want to share with you, I've already gone ahead and I've colored and cut one out. And let me grab that and show you what it looks like. Here he is. I did this chick right here and I colored with a bunch of different colors. I did some Cajun craze along the edge of his belly. Then I added a little bit of copper clay, some different pumpkin pie dark and light. And then I blended it all with some lemon lolly for his feet and his beak, and a little bit of cherry cobbler for his fur, and some balmy blue on his tail. So that's my little chick. We're going to put him right here like that. He's going to be standing on those little, they kind of look like chicken scratches, right? The stitches from the Stitch with Whimsy. So that's why I was motivated. I'm like, oh, maybe we can make that work with the chicks. So we're going to put him right there, right above those little chicken scratches at the bottom. There we go. You've got something to crow about. And then the inside, let's see. You could put, rise and shine, you rule the roost, right? I'm going to say, I'm going to do the rise and shine, because, you know, if I'm sending this to a team member, I want them to rise and shine. That is exactly what I want for my team members. I want them to rise and shine and do exactly what they want to do. It's my goal as team leader to motivate them to do what they want to do. If they want to be hobby demonstrator and enjoy their discount, then I will definitely support them in that. If they tell me, Rose, I want to grow a business, then I will help them along the way. So there we go. Rise and shine. Maybe I'll write it down here. You've promoted to silver, or you've promoted to bronze elite, and celebrate my team. Oh my goodness, I love this. And you know, the fun part is always sending out the card and, like, you know, when the person gets it in the mail. So I don't know if my team is watching, but if they did, then I think they'll still be surprised when they get the card, right? Okay, so rise and shine, put that on the inside here. And then again, you could stamp another, you could take the same little chick and stamp down in the corner like that, or you could stamp the envelope, even better. As a bling, I'm going to bring in these ones. This is the Adhesive Back Solid Gems. They are retiring, hence my red sticker. And these are the ones that are on the same page in the catalog with the daisy paper. So the Fresh as a Daisy paper. Let me find that. Fresh as a Daisy. Cheerful Daisies. Cheerful Daisies is on page 111. My poor catalog has been through so much this past year. It's been opened many, many times. Okay, so here's the page. I'm going to show you where this is. Fresh as a Daisy, the bundle is staying, but it will not be bundled. Okay, so if you have been looking at Cheerful Daisies, now's the time to get it, because you'll save 10% on the bundle until April 30th. The paper that coordinates is 20% off, $13.60. The bling, these embellishments here, which are called Adhesive Back Solid Gems, they are on sale 40% off. You can get a package of these for $6.60, and it looks like Rose needs to order herself another pack, because look, I only have mostly copper clay left, and these coordinate so well. So if you're buying the paper, get the things that match, right? Because that's the beauty of Stampin' Up, is that you can get all of the coordinating stuff. So I'm going to pull in my copper clay ones, and we're going to use those on my card today. So I'm going to use, let's grab a big one. Let's put one, you know what? Let's put that one right in the center of the daisy, right there. We'll grab a medium one, and we'll put it over here. And how about a little one? I like to use 3 different sizes just to kind of balance it out a little bit. Let's put that one right here. Okay, so there we have it, my friends. More and more retiring things that you can get at a discount. Stitch with Whimsy, the Hey Chuck, the Cloud Punch. Oh my gosh, how am I going to live without all of these things? The bling, the daisy paper. It's all sadly retiring to make room for new things, but you can make some really amazing cards using these products and get them at a discount. All right, let me flip you around. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for listening to my story about Buc-ee's. An awesome experience for me and some of the ladies on my team who went to Houston recently. And so thank you for letting me share that. I hope you enjoyed this card, and I hope you're going to grab these items and add them to your collection. And don't forget, when you spend $100 or more with me, or you place your own order, several of you placed big orders yesterday and got your own Stampin' Rewards. If your order is over $200, don't worry about my host code. You're still going to get my gifts from me, right? But I want you to choose your own Stampin' Rewards, because when you hit $200 before shipping and tax, you get Stampin' Rewards. Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up. So go ahead and choose your rewards, and then you'll still get your rewards from me. So here's my box, my Stampin' Up, or my Canada Post flat rate box. I'm going to fill this box full of an assortment of things for you. I can't wait to send these out to you. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for my card number 4 using Hey Chuck and a whole bunch of other stuff. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.